Hello everyone, this is Sam from Cloud Tech World. Today we'll be looking at how to create a Windows EC2 instance and connect it. For this you need to have free tier account. You can create a AWS free tier account using Gmail or any other email IDs. Once you log into AWS console, navigate to EC2 service. If it can be found in the recently visited service. If it is not listed for you, you can choose EC2 service either from the service drop down menu on the top left. You can go to compute service and click on EC2, or else you can simply search the EC2 service from the search window also. Click the EC2 service. Now go to instance. Instance is listed under the resource page. Now click on the instance running tab. Now click on the launch instance on the top right side. First thing we need to do is choose an AMI. It can be Linux or Windows. Since we are going to launch a Windows AMI, type Windows and enter. Now make sure you select the free tier option only so that you are not choosing any other AMI. Now choose the Windows I'm going to choose this Microsoft Windows Server 2019 base image for this demo. Click on select. You can leave the free tier option as it is. We don't need to change anything. Click on next, configure instance detail. So the configure instance detail page will be configuring what VPC using, what subnet we are going to use, and public IP needs to be auto assigned or not. Since the default VPC has all the default settings, we don't need to change anything. Simply click next, add storage. Now in the add storage, we can increase the size of this if required, but free tier it should be 30 GB they are given. That should be enough for the demo purpose. Click next, add tags. In the add action, we can add a tag, what project we are working on which environment working on, all the information we can add. It's like a key value pair. They are following the key value pair format. If required, we can enter the details as well. Now click next. So this is a security group. In order to reach our instance, we need to enable the RDP protocol. For Windows, we need to make sure we are using RDP protocol to connect to our instance. By default, they have provided RDP protocol with a 339 support range. And if you want to list your IP, you can choose my IP. From that, you can also connect it. Or else you can leave as it is custom 0.0.0.0. It will be connected from anywhere from the internet. That's the meaning of this. Now click next, review and launch. So this is the overall summary of the page for Windows instance. If you need to change any of the details, you can either go back and change it, or you can click any of the edit options available on the right side. Now click launch. This is the first time we are using. We need to create a key pair for this. Now click create a new key pair if the first time you are using. You can give the key pair name anything if you want. I'm just giving like CTWWin for this demo purpose. You can give any name what you want. After choosing the name, just click download key pair option. After it is downloaded, click launch instance. Then click view instance. So this is the one we launched. I'm just naming the instance as a Windows server. It will take few minutes for the status to be up. Wait for few minutes and then we will try to connect it. So after few minutes, the Windows server will be ready. you can see that the instance state is in running state, which means it's ready, and status check also should be true after to passed. So here we can find all the details like public IP address, private address, all the details will be listed on the instant page. So now we are going to connect to the Windows instance. We can do it in a couple of ways. The first way we are going to use is go to run, type mstsc and click OK. Here give the IP address. The administrator name is administrator. Username is administrator. Click connect. Now for the password, we need to get it from the get password option listed under RDP client. Now click browse to load your key. Click decrypt password and choose password and paste it. Now accept this, click yes. This is like adding the authentication for the Linux server as well. This is a similar type. Click yes. It will take a few seconds to go inside the server. So that's it. This is how we need to connect to a Windows instance. Once it is ready, we can make it as a we can use server manager to install any other services for this, or we can make a use of this Windows server as a jump box to connect to other Linux instance, or we can install Active Directory. Everything can be done here. So this is one way of connecting it. Another way of connecting to this Windows service is a similar method. Instead of going through run, just click on connect again. Click RDP client. Now download a remote desktop file. Now click connect. Instead we are entering manually. Everything will be coming automatically. Now again to get the password, click get password and load your PIM key, which we have created during the Windows instance creation process. Decrypt the password. Just make use of the password and paste it. This is a similar method. Only thing is they are providing this RDP file instead of we are entering manually. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. If you are looking for any other topics in AWS, please comment as well. Thank you.